Hi, my name's Gee Wesley, and I'm an independent art organizer based in Brooklyn, in New York. Afrophon is a gathering of independent publishers based on the African continent or from the African diaspora who are coming to LUMA to engage in questions about art publishing art books on the continent, and to meet each other and to create new communities and new relationships. There are a lot of really interesting topics and questions that I think these publishers are digging into. The ones that are most important and precious to me are these questions about what the relationship is between publics and publications. So thinking about the communities that are created around publications and how those communities are shaped sometimes through new networks, through technologies, through geography and proximity and within a given city. And then another question is like the relationship between publications and space. I often think of publications as a way of creating an alternative space for art, one that exists separate from the gallery and separate from the museum, but is a space in which artists and people who make books can kind of have complete autonomy over what happens there. Yeah, so we're including a special display in an exhibition of publications by a designer and artist named Nancy Kalelo Mutiti, who's originally from Zimbabwe and has worked between Harare and Brooklyn and Richmond, Virginia in the United States for several years. And Nancy is someone who thinks a lot about the form of the publication and also the history and of literary publishing in Zimbabwe. But Nancy is also somebody who, trained as a designer, is really attentive to the kind of fraught nature of the book, and specifically in a cultures that have a long history of orality. So how to think about like the ways in which something as simple as typeface and scripts of African languages are a really development of modernity, and how design can kind of reconcile some of these interesting tensions that are created by the adoption of something that one takes for granted as much as the written word on the page. I can't think about the future of independent publishing without thinking about these claims that have come about in several years about how technology might change our relationship with print cultures, with the book, and claims that maybe the book is dead and, we'll all be using our cell phones and smartphones or TikTok and Instagram as modes of disseminating the self-created culture by artists. I think there's a really amazing opportunity for artists to utilize these technologies and for collectives and nonprofit publishers to do so as well. But I think that it'll only change and evolve the ways that print is understood by how it's read by readers. I think there's an incredible literacy, technological literacy that people have with screen-based technologies. So when somebody creates something on the page, I think it has an even more fresh and penetrating effect on someone who encounters it and reads it, maybe because of the novelty or the nostalgia, or because of just how refreshing it is as an approach, given how much we encounter material through the screen. So I think one of the futures of publishing is a way of kind of like rewiring our brains, or maybe stopping our brains from being rewired in the ways that they are by our deep engagement with technology, and kind of giving us this relatively stable medium through which we can continue to ask questions in new ways.